Chris isn't here yet, but I'm fixing small problems before they matter. So that hose got ripped, so it's leaking coolant. It was the one off the water pump from the turbo. And my exclusive power steering line is leaking, so I'm gonna take that off and see what's leaking. Maybe I'll add some thread sealant, Teflon tape. You would think it'd be the OEM hose one, but no, it's the freaking aftermarket fancy one. Putting a Walbro in there. Look at the size comparison. So instead of splicing the wires, we're actually melting the solder off the pins right here. So the new Walbro connector, we'll just have to connect right there. Does it poke through?
Yeah, there's a hole in there.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there we go.
So we soldered the wires to there, installed the Walbro 255, new filter, and it's ready to go back in. Yay, finally. You better have it. 3 boxes. Here, I'll let you open it. I think these are the LQ9 LS truck ignition coils. He said they're used remans or something like that. It's got carbon fiber mounts, which is kind of silly. Okay, and now we're He sent these down. A bag. It's not an IKEA desk. So now I'm doing drift motion drive-by-wire delete. It's just this tiny piece of aluminum. Looks like you unscrew that. Pop the OEM one off. The new one on. Pressure washer. Bolt. So the standalone needs a fuel pressure sensor, so that's that. Here's gonna be my adapter, and then it needs Teflon tape, so I got gasoline Teflon tape, because I don't know if this stuff would even work. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. We have it. I'm gonna put this somewhere in the feed line. LS coil packs, air temp sensor. I had to take my bumper off because I'm prepping it for paint. So I took this off, which goes right there and blocks you from getting your hand down in there. Like, this whole interior has obviously been stripped, and I've been spent a lot of hours in this interior. And look what I found deep inside. Cherry flavored edible body lotion with overspray on it. So someone was about to have a good time but lost their accessory. But yeah, that's really funny. I wonder how old that is. But this is just a mess. It's Sunday, 1 a week exactly. Here's the checklist. Zip up loose wires, check clamps, hoses, vacuum lines, zip them up, bleed clutch some more. I have to connect the AFR gauge to my ECU. It's just one wire. Throttle cable, it's still stock S13 with a custom bracket. And it comes and it loops because it's too long. What else? Power steering rack fitting, it was leaking. I took it off, retightened it, and see if it will leak. To mount the ECU, boost gauge. What we're doing is, it is all hooked up. I just have to run this to the other side of the car. What else? Boost control wires. So here's the harness side, and then here is boost control side. Got that down there. Decided to run the blow-off valve. I don't know how good it will work. I'll probably get a real gritty one in the future. We can check out down here. Sandwich plate on sandwich plate. Hopefully we get oil pressure. We got focus. We got a map sensor. Really long vacuum hose because we don't have a permanent position yet. Got fuel pressure. It sucks not having all of like this is built at home, not in the shop, so we don't have like the super nice everything. Like I really wish it was all AN lines and super gangster like that, but to get it running it has to be kind of janky. But in a couple months or weeks, this will be a very nice swap. LS coil packs, carbon fiber brackets. Supposedly they don't have as bad heat soak. So I'm taking all my parts off, prepping them, and I'm dropping them off at Fancy Colors, and they're gonna spray them all white. The same color as the engine bay and the interior. Just be all white instead of this cream, dirty shit. I welded on these blast pipes. I didn't film anything, but I need to add one more hanger. It's bouncing on that seatbelt bolt right there. Fuel pump is all in. I'm waiting to put that on to see if it has any leaks because these are old. Yeah. Daly's still doing all right. So senior year in high school, I made a carbon fiber clipboard and I just drilled that out. And now I have a sweet ECU mount that I'm gonna put up underneath the dash. Make it accessible so I can use the ports for tuning and data logging. So it's super messy in here, but don't mind all the wires. They're gonna be tucked, shortened. It's all gonna be good, but this is just test fitting purposes. Got my ECU mounted and my carbon fiber. The bolts are still a little loose, but I think it'll be good. And got my USB. The tuner should be easy access, and that used to be a clipboard. So I bought this 3M protectant tape off Amazon, and now we're gonna try to apply it to the top bar, and it's probably gonna look like shit, so let's go. Just finished both sides. Sometimes I forget where this is. It's like that, and it'll hit right there. but now it's underneath the vinyl. And now when you slide in to get in the seats, it won't completely fuck it up. It goes really smooth on the front half, and then once this bend happens, since we don't have a heat gun, it gets a little wrinkly. But if I didn't do that and then waited a year, they'd be like bare metal and chips, and it'd be ugly. Video of this, but got a passenger seat. 2 matching seats. Now I can have passengers. Now all I need is a seat belt. Here's that 3M tape. You can see the line there. So when fat people or me slide to get in the seat, we won't fuck the paint up. I haven't zip tied any wires up to hide them. It's just to be easy access because the cars aren't running yet. But there's the ECU on the carbon fiber clipboard. Really easy access. When we street tune it, it's gonna be super easy because the tuner is gonna be sitting here with his laptop plugged into right here. Super easy access, I like that. Yeah, it's a countdown. Pro-Am is Saturday and it is Monday morning. So, yeah. It's not important, but I do want a single DIN so I can have speakers, or have my speakers work, I should say. We're uploading a base map.
Everything clear? Paper? Yeah, looks fine.
Are you gonna start this thing?
Ready?
I think so.
Again? Yep. Again?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Not enough air, probably.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Or
Oh.
maybe. You want to give it a little gas when you're doing it?
Yeah.
The weird thing is the lambda's not reading right still. Yeah, it's not reading
Well, I
right.
think it might be losing power.
What's losing power?
The gate, the lambda, or the air fuel.
So when you start it, the gauge goes off?
No, it's not working at all.
Oh. Jeez.
Yeah, something's not right.
That's the most smoke I've ever got out of the tailpipe.
I like it.
Try again. Alright, stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, air fuel's still not working right.
Wow.
Idle's low. Or it didn't idle. That's idle stop.
Try again.
You keep it running, or you want
Yeah,
to?
try and keep it running.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Idle on its own. Idle. Air fuel's working now.
Right.
It'll blend into with tire smoke, right?
Right? No, it's just because that.
Started running ethanol and everything. You can't touch it.
dogs over here. Super stoked on this. We got a terrible like steering bind at center, so we got to figure what that is. Still a base map, so I can't thrash on it. I'm just lugging around. I have to put miles on this clutch. I'm nervous about that steering issue. Fuck. So my gas gauge is broken because it's not full. My tacks don't work, speedo doesn't work, that's fine, it's a drift car. But I don't think my power steering is bled all the way. Let's check out the gauges. There's condensation, so they're a little foggy, but we got water, oil pressure, volts, boost, wideband, oil temp. Check this out. We got a heater. Switching out this old OEM style for the new exclusive manufacturing, I think is how you say it. Super nice piece. So there it is installed. What's nice about this is this bolt is slotted and these bolts are slotted. So on my stock mount, there's a little safety thing that sat inside here. So if the bushing fails, it falls and lands in here. But this center thing was so big that it would hit the edge and it wouldn't allow me to slide it back. And I was showing too much drive shaft, which made me feel uncomfortable. So that's the main reason I ordered this. It'll be very nice for drifting, but I wanted my whole setup to move back because with the stock mount, it wouldn't allow me to slide back. Now I can slide it back. Now I have a lot more in the transmission, so I won't explode this stuff. And I'll have stiffer bushings that look super sweet. Like there's so much adjustment with this stuff. I really love it. But yeah, and then I'll show you my exhaust where it hits. Look at that, it's silly. So close. It's also hitting on the jack. That's what the other noise is, but the main one's right there. So I just threw that transmission mount in real fast, tidied up a bunch of things, and then the track director, the guy at Evergreen, Kevin, he said I could come to Evergreen and just run the front straight because there's motocross going on and no one's really using the track. And he put me in last minute. He got me in the same day, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna tune my car today. It's Wednesday, so my car's gonna be done before Saturday. I'm just so excited. I'm tuning my car today at Evergreen on the front straight. I was stressing out because I couldn't find a place to tune my car. I was like even asking like the local airport if I could fly down the runway, but I couldn't really get in contact with any of them. But we got Evergreen, and I'm super excited. We don't have to do anything illegal, like go top out 4th gear on the freeway or 3rd gear. It's all gonna be safe. I'm excited. Fuck, it's raining. No hood, no hatch. Open air filter. We're supposed to tune it right now, so now I have no traction. And it's literally sideways, and it's so dark. Fuck. Calling it JK. We're not going. Lame. Seriously, fuck my life. Worst luck ever. Fuck this shit. supposed to be such a good day. Damn it. So fucking sad. And I have a gnarly death wobble. I got the track again today, and hopefully the rain stays away. Who knows? Corey, this is his new livery for the year. And he's let me borrow the toe plates because I need to figure out what my car is doing. And check out his new tube front end he just made. Fucking sweet. The motor is all seized up. It was a stock motor. You got a couple of vents out of the Pro Charger. But yeah. Sucks he has to miss round one in Pro-Am. But thanks for the toe plate story. So we just used the toe plates. And it should be a little better now. I think a lot of it was the alignment. As I haven't gotten alignment since I did the move the rack forward. So now my tie rods have a different angle on my knuckles. So I think it was way off. Like the tires at center were fighting each other. Now I think it's good. Feels a lot better. My gauge does not work at all. Fuel gauge is stuck all the way up. No RPMs, no speedometer, no temp, no lower buttons. So it has to be a fuse or something. So, or maybe I got paint where I wasn't supposed to get paint. Who knows? It's plugged in. I pulled it out and checked yesterday. And update, it's Wednesday, Pro-Am is Saturday. I work the next 2 days and I have Saturday off. So hopefully the tune today goes better, or actually works out instead of last night where we just had to cancel. And shout out for Evergreen for helping me do everything. Check out the daily. Girlfriend's brand new 2018 WRX. I think this thing's ready to thrash. Chloe insisted on driving it to the track. Got it? Oh. Time to catch up. I said go in neutral the whole way, she actually did. I meant like pick speed up and then go in neutral, but she just went neutral down the whole entire hill, which is funny. Thank God this is a short track, because that thing does not look very illegal to drive. And thank God I'm so close to the track. That car is on her ass. That's silly. She is driving so slow. Look at that train that she got. She's silly. step on it.
Thinking it's rude.
It's a far throw. It's not right there.
It's hard. Not used to that.
Huh?
I'm like used to going straight up, and it's actually a little over, but I'm afraid I'm going into like fit.
You're not.
It's awkward feeling. You want me to hold them longer?
Start in second.
No.
Okay.
I just have a rough start because I'm not used to your fucking clutch.
It's really easy. It's really stock style.
Mine is different, so.
Okay.
I also can't fucking reach the pedals.
Actually, go further.
I can't reach the fucking pedals.
It's okay.
Can I have your mat?
I don't have one. Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's underneath my legs. It helps.
Scoot up a little further so you can bang gears by Skylar. Start in 3 seconds. That's a wrap. She's tuned. There's some small issues, like I think the fuel pressure regulator, the stock one, is a little bad. At first we ran the boost control solenoid vacuum line switched, but it still didn't seem to do anything. It's over boosting a little bit, which is kind of makes me a little nervous because it's the stock turbo. It peaks for like a second at 17 psi, which I'm only comfortable at 14. But this is how she's gonna be for round 1. And Kevin was nice enough to let me have the whole track to myself. I just couldn't drift it. It was just for tuning purposes. So we just flew on the straights. But we're good. Super excited. Fuck yeah.